Why is it that we so often find ourselves in the state of confusion? Why is it that we so often find ourselves in a state of fear? The answer is simple. The Kabbalists explain, you're not hearing. And hearing is not just, of course, with the ear, although that can be, but it's the internal receiving of the direction of the light of the Creator. If you are listening, if you are hearing the voice of the Creator, there will be no chaos, there will be no darkness, there will be no exile. So what is the reason? I believe most of us want to hear, if we're spiritualists, because we want the Creator to direct all areas of our life. But there is a prerequisite. The Kabbalists teach to be able to hear the voice of the Creator, which is what we need to direct us, to fill our mind and our life and our days with light and blessings. You have to only be listening to the voice of the light of the Creator. You have to set aside, you have to be separated from any other voice. The voice of the Creator does not come to an individual who's listening to other voices. The only way, it has to be that the only voice that you hear, the only voice that you're listening to, is the voice of the light of the Creator. The reason why we are in a lack and in pain is only because we're not able to completely remove ourselves from the other voices. We call them the ego or the desire to receive for oneself alone. So many voices that we hear, we say, oh, of course, I also want to add the voice of the Creator to the messages that I'm getting. According to the Kabbalist, not possible. To listen as most of us do as you live your day, what are the voices that are directing you? Of course, most of us would say there is a faint voice of the light, telling me I should do this, I should go in this direction, this is really good for me, or I shouldn't do that. But then there's so many other voices. Desire to receive for oneself alone. I want to do this even though it might not be exactly right. My ego wants this even though it might not be right. And what the Creator is telling us is that unless you are doing the work to diminish all the other voices in your life, in your mind, in yourself, you will not be able to receive the voice of the light of the Creator. You will not be able to receive the direction and then the blessings and then all the light that comes with being directed and listening to the voice of the light of the Creator.